Have you ever felt so alone, you wanted to give up? Even the greatest heroes in history, yeah, even the prophets, felt that way. Let me take you back to a wild, stormy chapter in the life of Elijah, one of the most courageous prophets ever. Picture this, Elijah has just pulled off one of the boldest moves in the Bible. He stood up to hundreds of false prophets calling down fire from heaven. But instead of becoming a hero, he's now running for his life from Queen Jezebel. Fear and exhaustion crash over him like waves. Elijah escapes into the wilderness. The sun is brutal, the nights are freezing, and he's alone, really alone. So alone that he sits under a desert tree and prays, "God, just let me die, I can't do this anymore." Ever felt like you just couldn't keep going? Elijah gets it. But then, something amazing happens. God sends an angel, not with a lecture but with food and water. "Eat," the angel says, "because the journey is too much for you." Sometimes a little kindness is exactly what we need to keep going. Strengthened, Elijah keeps moving, trekking 40 days and nights until he reaches Mount Sinai, the mountain of God. The air is thin, the rocks are sharp, and Elijah crawls into a cave, still feeling lost and afraid. That's when God's voice comes. "What are you doing here, Elijah?" Elijah pours out his heart. He's scared, he's tired, he feels like he's all alone. Have you ever poured your soul out to someone hoping they'd understand? Then God says, "Come out and stand on the mountain, for the Lord is about to pass by." Suddenly, whoosh, a mighty wind shatters the rocks. But God's not in the wind. Then the ground shakes with a powerful earthquake. But God's not in the earthquake. Next, fire blazes. But God's not in the fire. Everything goes quiet. And then, a gentle whisper. God's presence, soft and still, fills the cave. Sometimes the answers we desperately need come not in the noise but in the quiet. God encourages Elijah. He's not alone after all. God gives him a new purpose, a new mission, and the strength to keep going. Elijah steps out, forever changed, not by fire or thunder but by a whisper. If you've ever felt alone, if you've ever wanted to give up, remember Elijah. Sometimes all it takes is a whisper to remind you you're never alone and your story isn't over.